Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. We have a few interesting developments heading into the 2026 Elimination Chamber. So, as we know, let's move back to Monday Night Raw, where we have this triple threat match between Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, and El Grande Americano. In my eyes, I thought Bronson Reed was going to win that match, so you at least have one Vision member in the chamber, because they're trying to make the Vision this really, really important stable of Monday Night Raw, and as of recently, they've just been sort of getting kind of beaten down, and bad things have been happening to them, and Adam Pearce is there, and they had an injury to Rollins, and they had an injury to Braun Breaker, and they're really, really kind of flat right now, so they need something to kind of elevate themselves. And so I thought I thought Bronson Reed was going to be in the chamber, have a good showing in the chamber, something would happen in the chamber, he wouldn't win, then the Vision would kind of move on to something else, waiting for Braun Breaker to return to kind of then go after the World Heavyweight Championship or continue the feud with Seth Rollins based on the Masked Man. But unfortunately, Bronson Reed gets injured in that match, tears his bicep, and so Jey Uso and Chad Gable did a really good job working on the fly, improvising with the referee to make sure that whatever happened was supposed to happen, and Jey Uso ends up winning that match. Now Jey Uso is going to the Elimination Chamber. And so then we fast forward to the February 27th edition of Friday Night SmackDown, one night before Elimination Chamber, and Jey Uso gets attacked viciously before Friday Night SmackDown, sending him away in an ambulance. So now you have a masked man who's been kind of terrorizing the Vision. Some people think it's Seth Rollins. Some people think it's Bad Bunny. Some people think it's just Seth Rollins orchestrating and pulling the strings, but we don't know exactly who's behind the Masked Man, and he's really been focused on the Vision. That's why most people consider it Seth Rollins being the architect behind it, because of the history of the Vision and Seth Rollins. Now, on Friday Night SmackDown, right before the Elimination Chamber, which guarantees you a spot at WrestleMania against the WWE Undisputed Champion, which is a huge match, and Elimination Chamber is massive, and it's your last chance to get into WrestleMania, because we know Roman Reigns, the Royal Rumble winner, is going to face CM Punk most likely, because CM Punk is going to beat Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber. And so who then attacked Jey Uso? Could be Jimmy Uso, could be Jacob Fatu, could be someone else totally different. And so now we have two people that we're thinking about that are unopened questions right now for the WWE fans. A masked man on Monday Night Raw and a vicious attacker on Friday Night SmackDown. And then the third thing that's interesting that potentially will be revealed is what's in the box. And so now WWE currently at this very moment has 3 open loops for WWE fans to think about. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. All I know is that I'd like for these loops to be closed and for actual concrete stories to develop from these attackers. So you have the Masked Man on Monday Night Raw, you have the Jey Uso attacker, and you have the crate box thing. And so what that led to on Friday Night SmackDown was a match between Logan Paul and Jacob Fatu. Now, in most people's eyes, you would have predicted Jacob Fatu winning this match and entering himself into the chamber, because there's been tons of rumors about a multi-man match between Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Randy Orton, and potentially Aleister Black. Originally, it was just a triple threat match of Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, and Cody Rhodes. And so you assume, okay, Jacob Fatu wins the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, goes to the Elimination Chamber, and then something happens where there's maybe like a double finish of Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. Maybe there's somehow Randy Orton gets involved, and all of these men have sort of gripes about it, and that's how we lead into the Fatal 4-Way or Triple Threat match at WrestleMania. Now, my fan vote, simply out of, I think, would be the best case scenario if Randy Orton doesn't win, would be for LA Knight to win and have an LA Knight Drew McIntyre match at WrestleMania, and LA Knight becomes the WWE Undisputed Champion. That would be awesome. Not going to happen. Trick Williams not going to win. Javon Evans not going to win. Now Logan Paul also not going to win. And so then we have this match, Jacob Fatu versus Logan Paul, and of course, Drew McIntyre, who has a deep hatred for Jacob Fatu and a deep hatred for Cody Rhodes, prevents Jacob Fatu from winning, smashing him in the head with a championship belt. Logan Paul takes advantage, and now you have a Vision member in the Elimination Chamber in Logan Paul. And so the people that are very unlikely to win the Elimination Chamber now becomes Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Logan Paul. Very unlikely to win. Very, very unlikely to win. Most likely to win, if I was a betting man, Cody Rhodes. Second most likely to win, Randy Orton. Third most likely to win, LA Knight. Now, if the plan still moving forward is to have a multi-man match at WrestleMania, I'm not sure how WWE is going to do it. Maybe we'll see something about the Masked Man. Maybe who attacks potentially Logan Paul in the chamber. Maybe we'll see something being revealed from that crate or that box that we've been seeing the last couple weeks. And maybe we'll be revealed about who attacked Jey Uso. And then all of that will lead to something great at the chamber and something great at WrestleMania. Could have been Jimmy Uso. We could see Jey and Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania. I have no idea really who attacked Jey Uso. I'm not a huge fan of Jey Uso, so it's not like heartbreaking for me to not see him in the chamber. I certainly did not think he should have won the Royal Rumble last year, and I certainly did not think he should have, when he won the Royal Rumble in 2025, I was pissed, and then I saw how popular he was, and I sort of retracted my statement. Then I'm bringing back my statement because he's had so many bad matches and underperformed in such high stakes situations that I just don't think Jey Uso is a main event guy. So he's gone. Whoever attacked him, they'll wrestle at WrestleMania. The Masked Man will be revealed at some point, depending on Rollins' injury. But now the vision is completely depleted. And so you're going to have to bring a guy like Ethan Page into the vision to sort of reform that group, I think. I think you bring Ethan Page into the vision to reform that group. You have an Austin Theory, you have a Logan Paul, you have an Ethan Page for a while. Then Braun Breaker returns. Then at some point Brunson Reed returns. And then at some point all of them might feud with Seth Rollins, which I think is going to be before Brunson Reed returns. But I think Ethan Page addition would be cool. So that might happen. That'll happen with Jey Uso. The crate situation will be revealed. And then hopefully WWE doesn't just do the boring, tired decision of having Cody Rhodes win the chamber and having Cody Rhodes wrestle Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. I can guarantee you right now, fans don't want that. Fans are tired of that. There needs to be something exciting that happens at the chamber that gets more people's juices flowing about WrestleMania. And so hopefully WWE makes that choice. There's a few options they have, which I've gone over. But I really, really hope they don't just go, well, we'll just go Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the quarterback. Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes will win clean. He's the best. We'll just do that. I hope that doesn't happen. Involve Randy Orton. Involve LA Knight. Involve something. Involve Jacob Fatu. Let him in the cage. Have Drew McIntyre be out there. Something that leads to a cool multi-man or even an LA Knight match with Drew McIntyre. So we'll see at the Elimination Chamber. Then come back here to this channel for my reaction and thoughts to the Elimination Chamber as we inch closer and closer and closer to WrestleMania. So thank you. Leave your comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.